The moon continues in Pisces again today, meaning that there are now 4 planets in Pisces. And so today we're going to talk about how getting lost helps you find yourself, continuing on the themes we were talking about yesterday. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Saturday, April 6th. And if you missed yesterday's video, the video for April 5th on the Pisces moon and letting go, the power of letting go, check that out. That was really potent in terms of deepening into the meaning and the feeling and the vibe of Pisces. Really powerful information. So if you are a Pisces, if you're interested in Pisces, if you like the Pisces moon, watch yesterday's video because it's got lots of great information. So today I thought we would take that a little bit deeper and look at the fact that not only is the moon in Pisces sort of completing or returning to the where it began with the Pisces moon cycle. So we began with the new moon in Pisces. The moon went all the way through all the zodiac signs and now is completing that cycle in Pisces before it heads into Aries for the next moon cycle. So Aries will begin the Aries moon cycle following the Pisces moon cycle. So we're looking at the new moon and what sign the new moon is in to give us a tone or a quality or a theme for the whole moon cycle, right? From new moon to full moon and back to new moon again. So today, we're looking at not only the moon in Pisces, but also currently Neptune is in Pisces, has been in Pisces since 2011. Neptune is one of those outer planets that moves very slowly and it stays in a sign for many years. We also have Saturn now in Pisces. Saturn stays in a sign for about 2.5 years. So we have this like couple year, 2-3 year period with both Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. Very interesting combination because Saturn is all about condensation, right? And form building and structures and rules and limitations. And Neptune is about transcending all of that to dissolve structures and connect with the energy or the metaphysical or the intuitive flow that lies beyond the physicality of Saturn. So very interesting combination of energies there. And then we also add Mars in Pisces as well. And Mars doesn't, it stays in a sign for an average of 2 months. So much quicker, but still we have this now 3 planets in Pisces where they'll be hanging out together for a period of time. And then the moon moves through there, bringing in the 4th to join the party. So with all of this Pisces energy, and it's not the only energy because of course we have planets in Aries, planets in Taurus, we have Pluto in Aquarius. But just focusing for now on these Pisces planets and Pisces. So the theme I shared today, right, began this video with is about how getting lost helps you find yourself. So the energy of Pisces is the energy of again, transcending boundaries, transcending limitations, transcending constructs, definitions, rules, laws, etc. So getting into the bigger picture. And Mars is how we move. Mars is about action, the planet of action and movement, where we need to take a stand or be proactive or be assertive and find our courage. So Mars in Pisces is saying that absolutely right now, the way to move and take action is intuitively. It's to go with the flow. It's not to look to logic or constructs or principles so much as it is, or maybe higher principles, but not the everyday sort of ways that we order our thinking. So Mars in Pisces wants us to trust that when we listen to our intuition and take action from the flow, from what we feel, from what feels right, that we are going to be aligning with the highest, with the best way to create the outcomes we want. So there is a time to be in control, and then there is a time to be in the flow. And Mars in Pisces is a time to be in the flow. So sometimes we have to throw out the map or or the guidelines or whatever Google told us we were supposed to do, and listen to our intuition, listen to our inner wisdom, our higher guidance, whatever that looks like for you, and follow the flow. So we might temporarily get lost. We might need to, we're looking at the compass and the compass stops working. So you got to throw out the compass and you got to trust something else, right? So it's about this process of losing our way. And when we lose our way, sometimes that takes us to places we wouldn't have gone otherwise. That helps us learn more about ourselves. And that is how it helps us find ourselves, right? Find ourselves anew, find a missing part of ourselves, or a bigger picture of who we are, or to tap into something about ourselves that we may have forgotten, that is real and true and part of our wholeness. So letting go of a need for control, letting go of attachments, letting go of limitations, transcending limitations also can look like, if you've always been told, or you tell yourself, maybe I can't do that because XYZ, why not? Right? Like, just because just because someone said that doesn't mean it's necessarily true. So trust yourself, right? Trust the flow of where it's guiding you, and the thing that is now, that doesn't mean do something stupid, because because we also have Mercury retrograde in Aries. So be aware that you might be having a tendency to take an action without thinking it through very carefully. So doing this dance of trusting the flow, but also checking in, is this for my highest good? Does this make sense? And you might want to double check with somebody you trust. Does this sound like a good idea? Should I be listening to this? and then uh and then finding the courage to try, because that's what Mercury retrograde in Aries wants us to do. It wants us to try, and we'll learn from that process. So as long as it's within what is right for you, right, and you're checking in about what is right for you, then go ahead and try things and go with the flow and see where it leads you, because it might be a new discovery, and it might be really something good for you. So that's what I've got for you today. Thank you for being here. I'm Marina Orms, and you can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. Check out the guided meditation I have available for the upcoming Aries solar eclipse that can support you in connecting with your own greatest good. The theme for the meditation is "You Are the Revolution," and so awakening your own spirit and fire and passion, and what that looks like, and how to listen to your own higher wisdom about what's right for you as you emerge in the energy of the upcoming Aries solar eclipse. So again, yesterday's video more about Pisces and this moon cycle, and how we're letting go and getting ready to re-emerge into new ways of being. was in yesterday's video, and it's great stuff. So definitely go check that out. Lots of great videos recently. I had one last Sunday on the upcoming eclipse, so you might be interested in that. And I also had, that was on March 31st, that video came out. And then I had another one on April 2nd about Mercury retrograde. So so check it out. Lots of great stuff. And thanks for being here. Thank you for subscribing. And I'll see you next time.